Yeah,
For
I
that
mean,
reason,
after
Wesley
queen
had to come
d2, queen
back.
f4 check was a threat. So rook f3, also trying to hit f7 pawn. So with queen c7 and d6, Wesley opted back with queen a5, rook a3. Yeah, it might be that Wesley needs to win, but he has not. I mean, he has no ideas. Yes, this idea that Ivan mentioned, this e4 d5, was practically, of course, very, very strong.
Well, okay, so he's offering an exchange of queens, which white doesn't need to take. I mean, how would I guess the danger is if white takes queens, his e-pawns could be very weak in some point.
He should keep queens, definitely.
Yeah, so he has queen d4. The black king still being a bit exposed, and I think this idea Ivan you came up with is giving white plenty of counterplay. So with the d-pawn.
And now it looks like, okay, he's simply having also a strong pawn and easy draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, queen d4, queen b5. Okay, but at least now that white queen was pushed from c4, he's not putting pressure on the e6 pawn anymore. Yeah, so yeah, the d6, fe6. Now white needs to make a draw immediately because otherwise it will be ugly. But it seems like he's in time. He has double set of queen e6 and queen e7 check. So queen e8 is obligatory.
Maybe now some pass move like h4, but yeah, some pass move, because how do you improve?
Yeah, I'm kind of tied. Yeah, so you want to play h4. Okay, maybe I will put my rook on queen c7 check on the board. He just wants to check, yeah, because you will need to...
Oh yeah.
Okay, queen f7, but hang on, queen f7 and queen c1. Okay, this is a little bit strange.
It's a bit strange to bring the queen back to pass the square in c1.
Yeah, rook a7 happened. Let's not forget that this is a rapid game, it's a practical game, and both players down to a minute. So in fact, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's nearly a chance to play rook f3 to f6, and it's quite risky. I suppose you put the queen on e8, but the black king could be quite weak. Queen g5 first, of course.
Yes, queen g5. Yeah, this is actually very, very unpleasant with little time on the clock. Yeah, that white has threats.
Yeah, because with little time on the clock, it's probably easier to be black.
Yeah, in general, it's easier to be black, but if white creates threats, then it's unpleasant to be black as well. So yeah, that's why he keeps on. Yeah, king a7, super smart. He opens the way for his queen to g7, protecting g6. And whenever white's rook moves, then already a3 will be a threat. Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, rook f3 is very close to working if you can get g4 in some positions, but it's risky. Okay, he's just waiting. Simple way to play. With no time on the clock, you want to calculate maybe rook f3 to f6, and
maybe he wants to calculate your moves. You know, Simon, like at some stage g4.
I mean, g4 maybe not stupid. It's just trying to get some petrol. But I mean, let's say you go rook f3 here. Is that
rook f7 probably?
Rook f7. Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, this queen f8 was quite, and the move king g1 is not improving white's position. In fact, king on h2 was much better. I'm not a fan of this king g1. Rook a3 back.
Okay, he's trying to take no risks there and just wait. Asking black, how are you going to improve your position? Do I have time to play? Well, I can't. I don't really want to play rook b7. Yeah, to get to. So he's gone. He's gone for a repetition of one time here, queen f8. And we're expecting rook g3 here. Must still be a draw, of course.
Queen e3. Actually, the engine bar didn't like rook g3.
Because of check and rook g8, yeah?
Yeah, probably. I mean, in the meantime, already both players realized that white should not repeat. And black would have been happy to repeat, but it was not possible. So yeah,
he listens to you, Peter. That king on g2 is that king on h2 is a better.
Exactly, yeah. This king on h2 is so much better, but also irritating because queen takes c5 comes there with a check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen c3.
So Mamedyarov, also to keep up to date with the other games, lost. So that means Hikaru is now drawn level with Mamedyarov. One game to go. So I think Aronian draw with Duda. as we thought. So this is the last game that's still going on here. Rook to a6.
Can I simply hit a rook with queen c4? Or am I going to lose this queen and thing?
Well, it's definitely tricky or tricky to judge, yeah. So
Yeah.
Radjabov decides not to tempt fate, yeah. he just goes queen. I mean, it's always so this, because if it's a good idea, it's fantastic. If it's bad, then everybody will be. Why did you do
now
it?
he can play move queen d6 if he wants to.
Yeah, queen d6, queen e8. Does it change?
Then see here, queen d6 looks to me like a good move because queen trade is immediate draw.
Yeah.
And if not queen trade, difficult to believe that queen d6 is the wrong move.
Very strong queen.
Yeah, here I can play move rook f3 even if I want to.
Rook f3, yeah, you are getting so optimistic.
Yes. Or rook c3. Or rook c3 with the similar ideas.
Rook c3, okay, basically then I had to play rook a7.
A7.
But yeah, none of it is happening. The players are down to 30 seconds. Queen e3 happened. White doesn't want to be active at all. He just wants to stay.
Yeah, he thinks to have found his way to hold the draw.
He's not trying anything else.
Yeah, the pressure is on Wesley, and Wesley is down to 20 seconds. How to improve? Yes, somehow I do feel it was mentioned, no, that maybe h4 also, and then put the king on h3, and maybe king on h3 would be quite safe getting out of all this. Yeah, rook g3, queen g7 happened. So rook will move back to a3 and rook a5. Yeah, that's how Wesley will play probably. Yeah.
No progress. Oh, okay.
Making some progress. And another, the queen trade with f6, I'm not 100% sure. It might be a problem for white.
No, I think I should play more queen g3 here.
Yeah, queen g3 on.
And I want to play more queen c3 next move to bother you.
They've been dancing around quite a lot here. I mean, I don't think they're near the 50 move rule yet, but no progress has yet been played. With the queens and rooks going backwards and forwards, I think it's clear that Wesley's not proving any way to win this position.
But hang on, yeah, rook e5, but rook a4, g5, rook a7 is there. Because otherwise queen g3, h4 would be unpleasant, but rook a4, g5, rook a3.
Rook a7.
And this is going to force an immediate draw. Okay.
Yeah, that forces immediate draw.
Yeah. And that means Radjabov has won. I think it looks like he's going to win against Wesley, which is a big win.
Yeah, absolutely big win. I mean, it's good for Magnus and also good for Levon and for...
Moment, do I have any chances in a rook ending? To bring my king to e5, to bring my king to e5, and somehow, is there any chance?
I guess if you get your king to e5, then there is some. I should try to stop this with precise play. But how do I stop it? Yeah? Okay, 5.
Okay, yeah. Still going on. King f6 to e5.
Yeah, unfortunately for white can never play g3 because of rook a2 check. So not so simple. And e4, e5 is met by king f5. Yeah, h4, it's like creating some luft, trying to get ready for playing g3 at some point. Yeah, g3. Because now very nice that after rook a2, king h3, rook a3, there is e5 check, because now this is a check, king e5, rook f4 saving. I mean, quite impressive.
But I can go now and move king e5. I don't need to give a check. Why did he give a check?
Okay, I mean, of course you have to play king e5. The question is, does it bring, or you said without check?
Yes, without check. I don't want this check.
Yeah, king e5.
I mean, a major problem, if people are wondering, which I didn't foresee in this position, that that white has, is the activity of the kings as well as this f-pawn. White's king is so bad, and black's king is coming to harass that e-pawn. So it's not by any means a simple draw. Should still be a draw, I'm guessing, but the time under 30 seconds doesn't make it easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
can you take and go e5, or is that a bit ridiculous?
Then king f5, yeah, that's actually the trick. Yeah, that e5 and then king f5.
Am I making easy draw if I give you check and then give you check again and take with rook on f4?
If I just
he
play
didn't do it. Okay, he didn't do it. He didn't happen.
I play rook c8 here and just try to rook f4 check. Rook f4.
Wow, rook f4 check. Yeah, that's
today.
but okay, then king takes e5.
King takes.
Then rook f8. Does this help? Maybe you go rook c8 anyway. Yeah, this maybe doesn't help. I don't know.
But okay, rook f8, I might protect my pawn, and this is the tricky stuff. Super tricky. Yeah, rook c8, maybe it's better because now if king e5, then rook h8.
I should be able to win that h pawn.
No, but now I'm going to combine play. I will give you check. I will take this h pawn first, probably.
But you cannot.
But then you would cut my king.
E6.
Yeah, then you would cut my king. So I take this way. Yeah.
Rook e3 is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, because he will keep everything. No, I think that he's winning.
I mean, at least it's very tricky.
No, I think this is just winning. He will take both pawns at the end.
And Radjabov down to 8 seconds.
Wow.
King f2.
Okay.
Yeah, take.
But then king f3 is the idea, or?
Yeah, king f3 is then the idea, but king f3, rook a5. Probably.
But then I can.
He wants to take all the pawns.
Yeah.
But
wow, Wesley's really making a match of this one. He's really pushing.
But the last move. Why did he do the last move?
But I mean, anyway, he can play rook a3 and he will get back to the pawn, so it's not decisive.
True.
Or hang on, where was the rook? The rook was on e3, so he could have taken rook e5. Yeah, he might not get another chance. Yeah.
Yes, he might not get another chance.
Rook a4.
Maybe king g3.
Yeah, he might not get another chance. Wow, I mean, of course, yeah, one had the feeling that king e5, king f3 should be drawish. That's why he didn't take it, but now he might not get any opportunities at all.
If king g4, maybe you just check and go rook g6.
No, or I mean, go rook c6. Yeah, just attack
rook
the pawn
c6
immediately.
first. Yeah.
Forcing the king back to f5.
Do I have any chances if I'm trying to be fast? If I take on e5, I play king f4 and I check, and I play e5, e4, and I try to combine some mating play? Or simply you would collect my h pawn and be extremely fast?
Yeah, I assume that it would be enough, yeah, to be fast. But hang on, with rook a5, finally he's reaching with tempi done, yeah, this position, because we could have reached rook takes e5, king f3, and then black to move.
Yes.
Yeah, this is okay. King f3, king. He took with king. Then it's anyway the same, unless it's the same. But now rook h8 will happen. Rook h8, very important. Not
but rook h8. Okay, move king d4. I want e5.
You have rook d5 after check.
Yes,
rook d8
correct.
Check, yeah.
And you cannot take him. And you cannot take immediately because I would have e4. So you have to start wasting time.
I see a couple of people asking what's going on in this game. Well, certainly black is
e5.
Black is nearly very close to winning now.
This is very close to winning, or is winning.
Maybe winning, yeah. Pawn up, and the e pawn's so strong.
Yeah, because you cannot stop me with rook e6 because I play rook d5, rook d8, and then I will keep on improving my position.
Yeah, so rook d5 comes.
Rook e6 only move. This.
Yeah, because now after e4,
you would come
f4. Yeah, that's a defensive resource.
I'm assuming if people are watching, the evaluation bar in this game might not be working because it says it's even, but of course black is the one who's a pawn up. And
yeah, you know, I had two feelings. Yeah, that whether the engine bar is frozen or it's too intelligent. Yeah, that
yes,
he knows that it's a dead low. What are we talking about? But for the human eye, of course, with the pawn up, you feel that you would like to. Yeah, it is too intelligent, not frozen. We get the confirmation by a producer.
Oh wow! So the computer thinks this is a draw. Still, maybe it is a draw. It's but Wesley is trying absolutely everything, and he is a pawn up.
Of course. I mean, imagine if you would be sitting at the black side. Yeah, you would be very motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the white rook's got a lot of places it can check from, right? So it's not a bad setup.
Yeah, black needs to bring his king to f5 and then activate the rook. Then it would be probably winning. So the big question is, do we get there or not? I think that's crucial.
Yeah, because he wants to keep rook on a4, and on king e6 to play move king e4, and then to keep on making a pass move with the rooks, with the rook. Rook b4, rook a4, rook b4, rook a4.
I see at last the engine has caught up a little bit. It now gives it about half a pawn advantage for black. So it's
yeah, it's getting smarter. Yeah,
it's slowly getting there.
Now I can go with the king to e6 or
yeah,
to
also
rook to b4.
Rook b4.
Yeah, now cutting.
I mean, you need to give the check, but then king e6, king f5. I mean,
he's winning now 2 pawns, both pawns.
And resigns. That's it. That's how humans feel about the position. Wow.
Oh, wow. So the engine bar was wrong. Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it caught up at the end. Wow. That was an amazing fight back from Wesley there. I mean, he had a horrible position early on. Radjabov was in control. Radjabov let Wesley back in, but then the game looked even. I mean, I've written it off as a draw, but you pointed out this ending was not as easy.